So if we just take a look at Bitcoin then on the daily time frame, you can see obviously after the ETF got approved, we did have that nice pump up to 49k, and then we dropped down into this level of support. I thought it was quite obvious that this was going to happen, to be fair. I think it's pretty interesting basically how we've essentially just, you know, sold the news like most people probably expected. I expected this to happen as well, considering how much Bitcoin has just been grinding upwards recently in anticipation of this ETF. We did get ourselves up to that nice 49k swing. Had a nice little washout here of a lot of people probably just longing the top, expecting Bitcoin to go straight to 100k, which in my opinion was very unlikely. Obviously Bitcoin here looking like it's just come back into its range and it's just chopping sideways really. Had very low volatility over the past few days, as you can see. Since we had that drop into this area of support, we've really just come down and tested, but not that much movement at all in the price. Just continuously kind of, you know, just having a little bit of accumulation, you would say, and sideways movement after the approval of that ETF. Obviously adding a new dynamic to the markets. Really, we've had very low, small candle movement for Bitcoin, as you can see. Not that much movement in either direction. Overall, I think that things are going to be very, very good going forward for Bitcoin, but in the short term, we could see some more retracement, in my opinion. Maybe down into this area at around 40k. You can see, obviously, we've got this big fat trend line that we have been following, bounce, 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 and then we could see ourselves coming down as far as maybe 35, 36k here, in my opinion, and still being hella bullish. Obviously this may not happen, but obviously it's always good to keep in mind all the potentials for Bitcoin, because usually they will happen. But overall, you can see the chart looks absolutely fantastic. I think long-term Bitcoin is going to be absolutely amazing, but we could easily see ourselves retrace here again into the fib levels before getting up and getting that new all-time high for the bull market. Obviously the Bitcoin halving coming in a few months, very, very exciting times. Overall, we could see a lot more volatility before then, so just keep your head on a swivel and have fun. This is going to be an amazing year.